Right, George, well, very disappointing homework last week, but the last paper one you did for me, you got 62, which was a C. This is around about there as well, you think, so let's see how close to your estimate you actually are. 23,008, 38, 32, 46, 42, 119, 81, 1, 2, 4, 7, 28, you've missed 14. So you'll drop a mark there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7,000 is correct. So it's 53, 14, and 3 8. Great. 5, 12, 13 for that page. Good start. So Megan bought 12 pens. That is correct. Now, there's marks here for communicating, and what you haven't done is actually communicated how you've done that. Now, the way that you've done it is by multiplying up 60p until it gets to £7.20. So you're going to get 3 marks for that, but I can't give you any communication marks because you haven't actually told me what you're doing. 8, 6, 10, 11, 2, 5 for that page. Number of children, preferred sport, excellent. So you get your 4 marks there. Hockey is correct. 10 is correct. Unfortunately, there are 35, not 30. So you're only going to get 1 of the 2 marks available there. And that's right, well done. So 4, 8, 10 for the page. 50 centimeters is correct. That's correct, but unfortunately you're going to lose a mark because it's telling you to write down the units of your answer, which you've done there where it doesn't make any difference, but here you haven't done it, so you're going to lose the unit mark for that question. 0.4 is correct. That one isn't. 40% means 40 out of 100, so you could just write it like that. 30% is correct, but again here 2/5 is wrong. Just write it as 30 out of 100. That's what percent means. So for that page, 7. Score is 5. 1 win, 3 draws and a loss isn't right. No wins is that. Draws is 3, but a loss is take away 2. So that gives you 3. Take away 2 is 1, not score of 0. So that one's wrong. This one, 1 draw, 1 win, 3 losses is not right either. 1 win is 3, 1 draw is 1, and 3 losses is -6. So that gives you 4, take away 6, that gives you -2. So you haven't got that one right either. Right, an estimate for the height of the man. 1 meter is way too small. Okay, 1 meter is about 3 feet. So that is an unreasonable estimate, but you've then used it correctly to work out the height of the bus, because if that man was 1 meter, that would be 2.5 times bigger. So 5 marks for that page. 106 is correct, well done. Now with this, you've got a straight line there, so that and that must add up to 180, and the angles inside any 4-sided shape must add up to 360. So you add those together, take them away from 180, from 360, and it will give you that one there, and then take that away from 180 and it'll give you that one there. So it's 132, add 126, add 61, take that away from 360 and it will give you that one, take that away from 180 and it will give you that one. 16, 12, 8, 4, good. 5 for the page. 512 is right. This is wrong, and you haven't shown me any method. This is telling me, or telling you, that every 12 times the game has been played, there will be 5 winners. So what you need to do is to divide the 60 up into blocks of 12. So it would be 5 blocks of 12, and then times that by the number of winners in each block. So it would be 5 times 5 is 25. The way that you would write that down to get the method mark is just like that. So for you, 60 times 20. 80 pence to play the game once. The score for the end is £1.50. So £1.50 times 20 isn't £15. So you got a mistake there. This is saying that 60 people each pay 20 pence, and it isn't 20 pence, it's 80 pence. So that's wrong with you as well. So what you should be doing here is saying 60 people play, so the game is going to earn 60 lots of 80 pence, which is £48. Then for you, you'll be paying out 20 lots of £1.50, which you've got there, except it should be £30, and then taking those away. So you're trying to do the right thing, but you're not quite there. That's correct, and that's correct. Well done. 5, 7 for the page. That's not true, because 2 is a prime number. That is false, but you need to give me an example of why that is. So what you'd want to say is 18 divided by 2 is 9, which it doesn't end in a 4. Because if you multiply an odd and an even number, you get an even number. That's correct. That's correct. Well done. If you remember, when we did this, what I said was that a square, if it was a square number, all of those powers would be even. So in order to make the 2 even, I'd have to multiply by a 2 to make it 2 squared, and a 3 to make it 3 squared. So if I'm multiplying by 2 times 3, what I'm multiplying by is 6. That's correct. Well done. So 5, 7 on that page. 75 is right. Tom is right. And here the higher amount above 10 is a good explanation. 230, 460 is right. 2 onions is right. And the others are wrong with you. So 570 grams of pasta. Can't quite see what you've done there. So those are wrong. So that one, all you've forgotten to do is double it to go from a 4-person recipe to an 8-person recipe. The others are a little bit out. So take a look how I go through that on the video clip. You're going to get 2 marks for what you've done there. This one is wrong. What you need to do here is you've got a straight line there. So that plus that must add up to 180, which will give you that one when you take that away from 180. Then you're inside this triangle, You know that angle, you know that angle, which means you can work out that angle. Now that angle actually is the same as x, because on a parallel line, that one is the same as that, and that one is the same as that. Two marks on that page. Watch how I explain that one on the video clip. You should be able to do it. 6 close friends is not right. And your method is wrong there. Again, watch how I explain that on the video clip. Still, that was pretty good effort. 60, you think? Let's see how close to 60 you get. 13, 18, 28, 35, 40, 45, 52, 59, 61, 63. 63. That's really good. That's a C. Well done.